Number 9 is from the house of Ferragamo and it's called Uomo. This fragrance could be the next big designer thing. You know what? Honestly, what's funny about this is that a few months ago when I did the full video, I was kind of like, God, that's hot. When I did the full video, I was like, oh, this is the next big thing. Could be as big as Armani Code, all that good stuff. And then, of course, I'll go away and I'm like, oh snap! I've missed the boat on this. Jeremy's reviewed it, and who else reviewed it? I think Dave talked about this as well. And it's like, this is what happens, because I thought it was going to be the exclusive on it, and I thought it was all going to be great, but no, I'm kind of a bit late to the game now. But it should be all right, shouldn't it? It should be all right. We'll figure something out. Ferragamo's Uomo is a smell that we've kind of smelt before. It's something that's definitely kind of recognizable, but the way that it's been done, there is something new and exciting. The greatest thing about this is that it has a really lovely woody kind of backbone, but it has a really lovely chocolatey sweetness, and because of that I could recommend this to many an age group. I could recommend this to people my age in their early 20s, people in their 30s, even people in your 40s, 50s, maybe 60s could pull this off. So you've got a fragrance that's really, really versatile and really familiar. You've got something that's very special with this fragrance. So let's get into the presentation. I hate it. 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 I hate this bottle design. I hate it so much. It is terrible. I cannot stand this weird thing that they've got going. And don't even get me started on the spritzer, on the atomizer. Okay, so let me tell you something. When in store, I work in and out of the fragrance industry, but not necessarily in the store anymore. But in the store, over Christmas, not one, not two, but 8 testers were broken. Now, why is that, George, I hear you asking? Because people would grab it and go like that, and they would snap it, and they would snap all the atomizer cord, and it'd be irreparable. So full bottles of this juice, dead, gone, had to be thrown away. And testers are as expensive to make as the actual fragrances, so that's a lot of money being wasted because somebody didn't think to themselves, maybe this is a little bit confusing. Of course, you spray it like Versace the Dreamer, you don't open it like a cap. It's a confusing bottle, it's confused people, and because of that, people are less likely to buy it. So ridiculous it gets, because of its impracticality and because of the fact that Ferragamo has managed to lose 6 of their bottles over Christmas. This is getting 0 out of 5. But luckily, as ever, it's what's inside that counts. And this is an absolutely marvellous rock star of a scent. It's got that look. So the promotional thing is, it smells like tiramisu. No, it doesn't. It doesn't smell of tiramisu. That's a silly thing to say because it doesn't have any coffee. And there's no sign of that. What it does have is this really lovely and luxurious powdery chocolate that can actually, with some of the other elements of it, can actually turn out creamy. That's the first thing that I remember thinking that kind of stunned me when I had that card, was it smelled like this creamy, chocolatey thing, and quite organic as well. It's got a little bit of a woody backbone. There's probably ISOE Super, which is of course the photochemical that creates the sort of a sandalwoody smell. But you know what? This is one of the better uses of ISOE Super in quite a while. The way that the woody kind of smell is used to balance and then enhance the powderiness of the chocolate is great. It also has a little bit of a bright citrus that just gives it that extra texture that brings it altogether. Very, very well done. It's fun. It's energetic, but the woodiness gives it a little bit of a maturity as well. The thing that I love about it is it's not obnoxious. It's not in your face. It's not punching its way through your olfactory system. It's actually quite placid in the way that it presents itself and very smooth. Some of you will not like it because it does have a synthetic tinge to it. It can, when it opens up, have that metallic synthetic smell. But as it dries down, it really comes together. It's very playful, very fun. I don't know if it would be great for night outs. I don't think it has that power. But if you're just a person who wants something that's sociable, and when you go out, and maybe even for like dates or things like that, just seeing people, this is a really social friendly smell, definitely. I don't usually talk about compliments, but this gets it. This gets attention, and people always have kind of a smile when they say to me, "Oh, what are you wearing? That's nice." So very, very lovable and very, very likable. A fragrance that's like somebody that's just easy to like and easy to get along with. So the scent itself, you know what, I'm going to go straight out of the gate here, and I'm going to say it's a 5 out of 5 for me. The reason being is it just has so many different elements that are enjoyable and fun to have. And it's not obnoxious, but it's not quiet as well. It's got that really fantastic balance of a lot of different elements. So it's a 5 out of 5 for me, scent-wise. Projection and longevity is great, but maybe not as great as I would like it to be, especially in the longevity department. Projection is fantastic. It's a 4 out of 5. When it's on, it's there and it's boastful, but it's not choking you out. Longevity, on the other hand, is actually a little bit weaker on my skin, but do not quote me on that. That's something you're going to have to test for yourself. But for me, that's a 3 out of 5. So very, very sort of normal for a mainstream fragrance. But I would have liked this to last a little bit longer, but at that point, I'm probably nitpicking a little bit. Ferragamo's Uomo, that's how you pronounce it, is one of those great examples of what mainstream fragrances can be about and what mainstream fragrances can achieve with something like this. It's something that has been, I'm very thankful and very glad that it has had a bit of attention. It's been a bit of attention within the community, and I hope that it continues to get some, because it is such a great and lovable fragrance. But I've got a couple little problems with it, and the design of the bottle is going to definitely lose a mark because it is one of my most hated bottles I've ever come across. So I'm going to round this up with a 4 out of 5 overall. If you haven't smelt it already, I would definitely do so. Hope you got the information that you wanted from this review, and until next time, I'm the Fragrance Apprentice, and I'll see you soon.